I'm not going to tell you anything about it. Fantastic. I was so worried about what I was going to say to you. Well, I'm not going to say anything about it. Anything. Not a thing. So what am I going to talk about tonight? Well, oh, yes, there's a picture on the wall. Oh, my love, dear Uncle John, Diana. Can't talk about that. Next week, going to talk about Elton John and the Queen. But about this thing that I thought I was going to be telling you about, and that I'm not going to tell you about. I am not going to tell you about it. I'm not going to say, oh, well, I'll tell you a little bit. I'm not going to tell you anything about it. Oh, here's a much nicer picture. Not at all. Anything at all to just change the subject, because I just don't want you to be thinking about this terrible thing that happened to me that I'm scared of opening up about, because I think I'll be upset. But anyway, I don't want you to see me upset. I'm generally a jolly happy chap. Amazing. Yes, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. Look, I went to see this play called Twelfth Night. It's by Shakespeare. It's on Broadway here. And I think it's quite shocking, and I know people say, oh, John, you should have a sense of humour. Lighten up. That's what they say, lighten up. Well, yes, I absolutely agree. I should absolutely lighten up. And everyone else laughed at it. They, oh, this is awfully funny, let's laugh at this. This girl comes out, and she's just been shipwrecked, and she's landed on the beach, and she finds out that her brother may have been killed, may have survived, and she doesn't do anything about it. Anything at all. She doesn't search for him, and she doesn't try and go back on a boat to her father to tell him she's all right. She doesn't think about any of that. And she dresses up as a man. Well, that's what people do nowadays, and she gets a job with this man because she remembers her father told her that he wasn't married. Well, I don't want to be unkind. So I'll try not to be unkind. Now look. I don't know what to say. Because everybody around me, in the audience in the theatre, and outside when I spoke to them afterwards, and during the interval, they all of them, every single one of them, every single person I spoke to, thought it was a comedy. I just don't understand. I mean, there's something wrong with me, I suppose. I'm not very good. I'm not at all good. I don't think at understanding Shakespeare. I just don't understand. And sometimes I think I must be a bit mad because I didn't understand a word. I didn't understand a word. Tonight I saw this play and I didn't understand a single word. Not a single word. And everyone around me, it seemed to me, understood everything about it. What is that about? How is that possible? I was sitting there, it was in English, it's being done in an English accent by a company from London, and they're doing this play on Broadway, and they were doing it, and everyone around me, I knew they were enjoying it and understanding it because they were laughing all the time. And they were looking at the stage, so I think they were laughing at what was happening on the stage. And I didn't understand a word of it. I didn't understand a word of it. I didn't understand a word of it. You'd think I'd understand something about it. What could have been funny about it? Because they were thinking it was funny. I'm very glad for them. If they can laugh at it and enjoy themselves, I'm willing to lighten up, and that's fine. They enjoy their play, that's fine. But there's something wrong with me. I thought it was just awfully terrible that people behaved this way. And there's this poor father back home with no idea what's going on. But they're also doing another play called Richard III, and that may be quite different.